You came to me at the party that day and you told me you wanted a kiss. And I said, don't worry. Oh yeah, we should do cake. And do you know the amount of mental energy it took me to give you? Because it was like, it's not something I wanted to do.
Your food is still in the fridge since last week. 2 fish, and there's no fish in the fridge. People are looking for fish, and you have fish since last week Tuesday. So, why is that fish there? Why is the fish there, Imisi? Why is the fish there? Start by eating that, madam. If I don't, start by eating.
Come on. I mean, they call beach. I mean, they call beach. I mean, they call beach. I mean, they call beach.
Hi guys, you guys are welcome back to my channel. Victory is frustrated. How are you guys doing? I just said that you're not doing again because this head of house challenge. It's something else. This board game, but sure, this will they try with board games though. You guys are welcome back to my channel. So currently they are doing head of house challenge. Of course I'll do a video that for that when it's being concluded. So guys, a lot happened last night stroke this morning. I went to bed like 2-3. I had to sleep, but this morning when I woke up, rewatched all that happened, I'm like, hey, there's no sleeping with these guys. If you snooze, you lose. So let's start with yesterday night. The update I left, I stopped at the point where Isabella was, angry. Culture was being accused for the one leaking all the secrets, telling people what he heard about them, and all the commotion that has been caused so far. So Isabella finally came out. She's hot, and she acknowledged she was hot. She almost cried. It was Kola that made her hold back her tears. Came to Kola, told Kola how Thelma did it on a purpose, and how she's hot, how she's not going to even see them and the rest. And Kola was still trying to talk to her. Then again, they took us, apart from Dede and Coin having this chemistry that I like. Good, Thelma, good job. Having this chemistry that I like, guys. You see, they were having this conversation yesterday, and it felt the way Dede was smiling, the way they were looking at each other. I'm like, are you sure this is not who this girl likes? But everybody saw it. But let's see, because later I still saw Dede with Kola. It's not going to be automatic. So let's talk about all these bad boys you are seeing. Imisi is head over heels for Doctor. Faith. Everybody knows that. It's obvious. So we're just learning that at the party, Imisi was asking Doctor for a kiss. You and I know that Doctor is not attracted to Imisi, but just there for her because at the point, she needed someone when she thought there was a gang up. But I think the girl misread the signals. You get. So now he asked Doctor for a kiss, and Doctor turned it down. Then she asked Doctor for a peck. And you see Doctor saying, okay, he knew amount of mental work he had to do to oblige Imisi. Because now Sultana is trying to say, I'm not going to talk to you, Faith, because Imisi thinks we are dragging you, and I don't want that. That a lot of guys are lusting over her. Culture is the one that came to even feed her how many guys want her, because Culture na the one where they na radio without battery. The male version, Sabrina is the female version. And what is Jackson J doing with Sultana too? Professing his own, in fact, putting up his own CV too. These are all the people that likes her. So aside that, Doctor and Imisi finished whatever it is. Imisi was just very shy when they were reminding her of all her shenanigans. Anyway, guys, so let's get to one day. People say Thelma na one day governor. So Thelma Lawson came out to address the house onto head of house before the challenge, and they were talking about how to manage with the food they have, because food already they finish. Imisi says she will not do group cooking. That was how the altercation started. Like, you have stew that Jasmine wanted to pour that stew. She even told Jasmine, don't throw. Isabella is okay, we don't hear, it's okay. Thelma Lawson lost head of house challenge, and Isabella is over the moon. Everybody's scene is obvious. Look at everybody's, even Thelma. Then see the way they are watching her. She's looking very stupid with what she's doing. But it's okay. Let her enjoy. They did that her own yesterday. Today she's everywhere. See how the whole housemates are watching her. And now, guys, let me continue. After Ebuka poked Bright Morgan had to show himself. I don't know if this fight between Bright Morgan and Kumi is sponsored by Mide, because Kumi loves Mide and he's currently with Mide. So I can't say if this is what is sponsoring this fight, because the way Bright Morgan went off and Kumi called him a bitch, Bright Morgan was saying now the meeting he had that Thelma was not there. I saw Mide even asking Bright, did you actually go upstairs for something, or you just did it because it was Thelma? Because it was like you're trying to retaliate if it's what she did to you. The way Bright did not answer, you go no say he planned all those things. But nevertheless, I tell people, Bright has a highlight now. Big Brother had to call Bright to the room. You see the way he ran off like he was going to go and hit somebody. You go see, those everybody get 1 minute madness for body. Big Brother had to call him to the diary room to calm him down and all. So guys, after that one, the house was just, Isabella was just ready for anything and everything that's gonna come up. She was just ready to give it to Isabella. And Isabella, this morning there was a media round. Isabella trying to tell them, I'm not attracted to Kumi. Jason J also was one of the person that kind of disrespected Isabella, disrespected Thelma this morning. And Thelma like, I didn't do it during your tenure. Apart from when I was in the kitchen, you didn't see me. I came for meetings, and she was, they were trying to say, what are you doing? It's not all the meeting you attended. It was like I was still like a gang up somehow. But the good thing I liked is that after a while, Jason J called. I saw Jason J and Thelma talking it out. Thelma now explained this confusing thing we have. So she says that somebody she knows Kumi, and this person she knows told Kumi that if they are not even sure if they are going to be selected, that if both of them eventually get into the house, go for alliance with this person. They told her Kumi didn't listen to remember her name. All she knows is that she's from a PH, she has a child. This was Thelma telling us now, because we were thinking, some people were saying it's the chaperone, some people were saying it's the biggie people. It's somebody that they know outside. They don't know themselves. But when they got into the house, what is her name? Thelma even kept a base space for this Kumi, in case if he comes, they are supposed to be in alliance, right? Kumi finally came and forgot Thelma's name, and was looking for, he said he was having different interaction with different girls, and Isabella clicked, like the girl from Port Harcourt that has a child. And that was how it was on the third day that he finally found Thelma. You understand? And this is the person they actually told me about. So this is all these confusing gist we'll be hearing. And Thelma says she's not attracted to Kumi at all. That if there is save and replace, that he will actually save Isabella. That is the game. You must not choose somebody who you are attracted to. This thing is not really a friend that you need at that point. You might be surprised. Guys, it made sense. And Bright Morgan, they hugged it out, because Bright Morgan actually disrespected her this morning. And for Kumi, I don't know if they will settle. Then after that, Jason J also called her aside to apologize. I heard Jason apologize that he didn't do well, even the way he spoke to her this morning, how he acted. You know one thing I like with this set, they give us, they make up. As they give us, they make up, it does not mean they will not give us again. You understand? So when they give us, they go and apologize, they make up so they can still coexist. The next minute, they give us again. So now, Kola went to Dede to say that it was Coin that was telling people that what he have with her is like Nengi and Ozo thing. Now, some people are saying it's culture that said it. Now, why is he calling Coin? Sabrina never said culture said this, but he said culture was part of the people that was saying, things. But we don't know if this is part of it. And Dede said, would you want to confront this guy? Because they are having an association of jilted girlfriends. Jasmine is feeling like Isabella yesterday. I'll get to that. So, but guys, he was telling, are you going to approach Coin? Kola said he won't. That the guy is 21. That he wouldn't want to have a back and forth with a 21-year-old boy. Then that was how Dade and Koina went to bed. They were staying on a bed joined together but a separate bed, and Kola was maintaining social distancing. And Dade said, "You're very far from me." And Kola moved with the speed of light. So nothing to see there. It was just gisting, still not too close to comfort. They were just there. So aside that, I said, okay, let's be watching this and what we're going to get out of it, because there are a lot of mixed signals and confusion in the house. And I like that Mide tried to call Bryce to order. He said, "This thing you did, it somehow, like you could see the guilt. In fact, she was the one that made us see that this guy purposely did this thing that he did. But it's okay, he got a highlight of it, isn't it? Fine." So we say, okay, let's leave it at that. He should enjoy his highlight. For Imisi&Dr, I don't know where that one, because Doctor have already made it clear to her. Even if you come to me and say you want to talk, I might not be available. So understand that I mustn't be available at the same time. So now I don't know how Kumi is going to, because Kumi said he still wants Isabella, that he will still go for Isabella, that the Thelma thing, that he's not attracted to Thelma too. And Kola told him, "See guy, you come off as a player, you are with Isabella and you're telling Isabella you like Mide, that all the guys, that is the way they see you, like somebody who is there to play that game." And the guy says he's not playing game with anybody. So I don't know this fight with Brian Morgan, if it's leading to me dating, or is it just a genuine you call me a bitch, trying to support your partner. Guys, whatever it is, these people, it's like we've been watching this show for 6 months. But guys, this is week 2 and we're here for it. So I'm going to end this video here. There are a lot of things that happening on my screen now and while I'm recording this video. So even this guy, Rude Boy felt hot yesterday, because he was telling Joanne how will Isabella be. He was not only Joanne, they were in the kitchen. How will Thelma be telling him outside, and maybe outside God will bless him, that he don't learn his lesson too. I don't know if he was expecting Thelma to pick him. Are they an item? No. Thelma specifically told him. But I saw him telling Thelma, you're a game player when you chose Kumi. But everybody here is playing a game. They should do it the best they know. So this was the moment Kola and Dede was having their conversation, that he had to tell Dede, he had to tell Kola to come closer, that he was very far from her. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll be ending this here. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself. Don't allow these people stress you. They are too much. Alright guys.